and seek help through patience and prayer. And indeed, it is difficult except for the humbly submissive to Allah. Take, O Muhammad, from their wealth a charity by which you purify them and cause them increase, and invoke Allah's blessings upon them. Indeed, your invocations are reassurance for them, and Allah is hearing and knowing. And in the hours before dawn they would ask forgiveness, except the observers of prayer, those who are constant in their prayer, a servant when he prays. So pray to your Lord and sacrifice to Him alone. O you who have believed, when the adhan is called for the prayer on the day of Jumu'ah, then proceed to the remembrance of Allah and leave trade. That is better for you, if you only knew. We have certainly seen the turning of your face, O Muhammad, toward the heaven, and we will surely turn you to a qibla with which you will be pleased. So turn your face toward Al-Masjid Al-Haram, and wherever you believers are, turn your faces toward it in prayer. Indeed, those who have been given the scriptures well know that it is the truth from their Lord, and Allah is not unaware of what they do. So from wherever you go out for prayer, O Muhammad, turn your face towards Al-Masjid Al-Haram, and indeed it is the truth from your Lord, and Allah is not unaware of what you do. And from wherever you go out for prayer, turn your face toward Al-Masjid Al-Haram, and wherever you believers may be, turn your faces toward it in order that the people will not have any argument against you, except for those of them who commit wrong. So fear them not, but fear me. And it is so I may complete my favor upon you, and that you may be guided. Recite, O Muhammad, what has been revealed to you of the book, and establish prayer. Indeed, prayer prohibits immorality and wrongdoing, and the remembrance of Allah is greater, and Allah knows that which you do. And establish prayer at the two ends of the day and at the approach of the night. Indeed, good deeds do away with misdeeds. That is a reminder for those who remember. Establish prayer at the decline of the sun from its meridian until the darkness of the night, and also the Quran of dawn. Indeed, the recitation of dawn is ever witnessed. And from part of the night pray with it as additional worship for you. It is expected that your Lord will resurrect you to a praised station. So be patient over what they say, and exalt Allah with praise of your Lord before the rising of the sun and before its setting, and during periods of the night exalt Him, and at the ends of the day that you may be satisfied. Such niches are in mosques which Allah has ordered to be raised, and that His name be praised therein, exalting Him within them in the morning and the evenings. O you who have believed, let those whom your right hands possess, and those who have not yet reached puberty among you, ask permission of you before entering at 3 times. Before the dawn prayer, and when you put aside your clothing for rest at noon, and after the night prayer. These are 3 times of privacy for you. There is no blame upon you nor upon them beyond these periods, for they habitually circulate among you, some of you among others. Thus does Allah make clear to you the verses, and Allah is knowing and wise. So exalted is Allah when you reach the evening and when you reach the morning. And to Him is due all praise throughout the heavens and the earth, and exalted is He at night and when you are at noon. They arise from their beds, they supplicate their Lord in fear and aspiration, and from what we have provided them they spend. Indeed, we subjected the mountains to praise with him, exalting Allah in the late afternoon and after sunrise. So be patient, O Muhammad, over what they say, and exalt Allah with praise of your Lord before the rising of the sun and before its setting. And in part of the night exalt him, and after prostration. They used to sleep but little of the night. And be patient, O Muhammad, for the decision of your Lord, for indeed you are in our eyes. And exalt Allah with praise of your Lord when you arise. And in a part of the night exalt him, and after the setting of the stars. Arise to pray the night except for a little, half of it, or subtract from it a little, or add to it and recite the Quran with measured recitation. And mention the name of your Lord in prayer morning and evening. And during the night prostrate to him and exalt him a long part of the night. And if you fear an enemy, then pray on foot or riding. But when you are secure, then remember Allah in prayer, as He has taught you that which you did not previously know. And when you travel throughout the land, there is no blame upon you for shortening the prayer, especially if you fear that those who disbelieve may disrupt or attack you. Indeed, the disbelievers are ever to you a clear enemy. And when you are among them and lead them in prayer, let a group of them stand in prayer with you and let them carry their arms. And when they have prostrated, let them be in position behind you, and have the other group come forward which has not yet prayed, and let them pray with you, taking precaution and carrying their arms. Those who disbelieve wish that you would neglect your weapons and your baggage so they could come down upon you in one single attack. But there is no blame upon you if you are troubled by rain or are ill for putting down your arms, but take precaution. Indeed, Allah has prepared for the disbelievers a humiliating punishment. But there came after them successors who neglected prayer and pursued desires, so they are going to meet evil. Every soul for what it has earned will be retained, except the companions of the right, who will be in gardens questioning each other about the criminals and asking them, "What put you into Sakar?" They will say, "We were not of those who prayed, nor did we used to feed the poor. And we used to enter into vain discourse with those who engaged in it. And we used to deny the day of recompense, until there came to us the certainty." But who are heedless of their prayer? Those who make show of their deeds and withhold simple assistance. Indeed, the hypocrites think to deceive Allah, but He is deceiving them. And when they stand for prayer, they stand lazily, showing themselves to the people and not remembering Allah except a little. And what prevents their expenditures from being accepted from them, but that they have disbelieved in Allah and in His Messenger, and that they come not to prayer except while they are lazy, and that they do not spend except while they are unwilling.